Hey guys, and welcome back. I'm Ashley Pickens here in Memphis, Tennessee. If you are new here, welcome to the channel. You guys, I've been in real estate since 2006, you guys, so almost like a decade. I've been a real estate agent, I've been a real estate broker, but most of you know me because I am your auction mama, right? I'm an auctioneer. I'm that one that says going once, going twice, sold. I auction off foreclosures at the courthouse. So, you come here and get all your auction information from me. But today we are talking about, I follow HUD's insecurities report for like the last years, you guys. So they just came out, September's report just came out with housing insecurities across the country. So let's talk about how many homeowners and renters were behind on their housing payments, you guys. And I can say, I've said this before, I've been watching these numbers for the last 4 or 5 years since COVID. And honestly, these numbers have not changed that much. And again, they have not changed that much from this month either. So, but let's get into it. Did y'all know, hold on real quick, fun fact, the rate of forbearance on mortgage loans increased for a third consecutive month. So people are putting their mortgages in forbearance again, and it's been going on for at least the last 3 months. So 155,000 households have their mortgages in forbearance, which isn't a whole lot, but it's interesting to note that the last 3 months people have been trying to put those mortgages back in forbearance. I wonder if it's because, if I can talk, I just get so excited and my words just run together. They struggling to pay their mortgage, right? If you're like, I can't pay it, I don't think I'm going to be able to pay it, let me call and see if I can put it back in forbearance, But y'all know forbearance, they still calculating interest and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? You might not be making a payment, but they still calculating, in the back room. So let's talk about it. Housing insecurities appears to have increased somewhat in August. That's the name of the article. Housing insecurity appears to have increased somewhat in August. Okay, I will link this below for everybody who wants to read it. So, shows that approximately 12.3% or 5.7 million renter households were behind on their rental payments, up from 12% or 5.5 million. We have 5.7 million. It used to be 5.5 million. Again, we just fluctuate just a little bit every month, okay? An estimated 4.4% or 2.03 million renter households feared eviction was imminent in the next 2 months. They feared that they were going to be evicted from their home in the next 2 months. Let's talk about homeowners and mortgages, you guys. Approximately 5.4% or 4.47 million homeowner households were behind on their mortgage payments, up from 5.3% or 4.34 million. So we are at 4.47. It was 4.34 million. Like I said, it's like a bed. I think they just alternate which keys they're going to hit, like the 3 or the 4. Any, mini, miny, mo. That's what I feel like. They barely move. Again, it's a housing survey. Again, like I've said, every month they have yet to ask me about my mortgage. So I don't know who these people are that they are asking, right? But it's a survey, so these are not exact numbers. Wells Fargo, Truist, JP Morgan, all of them. If they were to report their default numbers, I think we would see a different picture, honestly. So 4.47 million homeowner households were behind on their mortgage. An estimated 1.11% or 914,000 homeowners feared foreclosure was imminent by the end of the year, up from 808,000 homeowners. You guys, again, I say it every month like clockwork. If 4.4 million homeowners didn't pay their mortgage, you would think 4.4 million homeowners would fear foreclosure. But again, it's a survey. They don't ask me, what do I know, right? So that is what's going on. If you combine these two numbers, 5.7 million renters and 4.47 million homeowners, we looking at about 10 million households that did not pay for housing last month. 10 million. And you know me, you got to multiply by 2. So that is HUD's latest report. I will link it down below. What are y'all thinking? I mean, I see interest rates have gone down just a tad, like that much, right? I don't think it's going to bring buyers into the market. I see people are starting to refinance, but I don't think it's to refinance because, well, they might need money. I'm sure they need money. That's what it is. They need money, right? That's why, and they say mortgage applications are up. It's not mortgage applications. These people refinancing to try to get some money to probably try to pay their bills. Let's just be honest. So, but that leads me into this next article with homeowners that are upside down, right? And I know everybody's like, everybody's got equity. What are you talking about? Nobody's upside down. Oh, contraire, Montrere. Oh, contraire, Montrere. Let me stop because I don't know. Anyway, article just came out. Top 10 states with the most underwater mortgages. What is that? That means that you owe more on your house than it's actually worth, right? And y'all know I'm an auctioneer. I see it all the time. A lot of people who bought their house post-COVID at the height of the market where people were overbidding and bidding wars and paying ridiculous amounts over asking price, right? So y'all paid more. Now, here we are. The market has completely cooled off, right? And did you know half of all listings that are on the market have been on the market at least 60 days? Half. I guess the L is silent in half. Half. The L is silent in salmon and half. Okay? So, half of all houses that are on the market right now have been on there at least 60 days. Okay? So, what happens when a house sits on the market? We already know this, you guys. They start reducing that price, right? They start reducing the price. What I always say, I say this all the time, you guys, the good thing about real estate is your home's value depends on the homes around you. The bad thing about real estate is your home's value depends on the homes around you, okay? So just because you overpaid or, you know, was in a bidding war 2-3 years ago, right, at the height of the market, now the market is cooling off. Your neighbors want to sell. Some of them need to sell, right, because they might be in foreclosure. They might have a job offer, you know, and they put their house on the market for cheaper than what you paid 2 years ago, right? And then people start looking around and they start getting nervous and they're like, uh-oh, Sally on the corner just put her house on the market for $400,000. We need to, I don't want to lose my equity. Let me go ahead and put my house on the market for right there, right? And then before you know it, Jack and Jill, peanut and butter, you know, everybody has started putting their house on the market for these lower prices than what you paid. And there goes your equity, right? So let's get back to the article. Top 10 states with the most underwater mortgages right now. And then don't let them be in foreclosure. You guys, I've already had to initiate some short sales this year, right? Being in foreclosure and trying to short sale is not for the weak. Let me say that. So number 10 on this list is Missouri with 46,556 homeowners upside down. Number 9, Michigan with 47,045 homeowners underwater. Next is Georgia with 49,149, followed by Florida, our favorite state, with 61,830 upside down mortgages. Next is Louisiana with 67,840. Fun fact about Louisiana, they top the list as far as percentages go. Right now, Louisiana has 10.5%. 10% of Louisiana's homeowners are upside down right now. Who watching from Louisiana? Talk to me if you're from Louisiana. So, Louisiana is number 1 as far as percentages go. California has 85,412 upside down mortgages. Next is Pennsylvania with 88,811, Ohio is number 3 with 91,125. Number 2 is Illinois with 102,825. And what's number 1, y'all? Can we guess? I've already said Texas. Oops. Well, number 1 was Texas. I'm going to say I've already said California, so that one's out. Number 1 is Texas with 109,254 underwater mortgages right now. Seriously, underwater mortgages. So Texas, Illinois, and Ohio, top 3, you guys. If you find yourself behind on your mortgage, you guys, I always try to speak to people who are in foreclosure or getting behind on their mortgage or noticing that, you know, the money just ain't stretching no more, right? It's getting harder and harder to stretch it. You know, do what you have to do, right? Do what you have to do. When you start noticing that you can't pay it or things are getting a little tight, you know, make adjustments where you need to make them, right? I always have people who are calling me literally like a week or a couple days before their auction or they're in foreclosure. When you're in foreclosure, you guys, talk to your bank, right? Communicate with your lender. Ask for assistance. I just referred a guy to mortgage assistance. Hopefully he can get it. He's got an auction scheduled for next week. You guys, don't wait until the last minute. Like, that's the worst thing you can do, is waiting until the last minute, okay? So explore all of your options. Ask for assistance, you guys. Be aware. Just be aware. Buying a home is an investment, you guys. It is an investment, right? You can't just buy out of, what is it, FOMO, fear of missing out. Baby, you better make sure you can afford that mortgage, right? Y'all, when I saw people bidding those homes up and waiving appraisals and waiving inspections, and y'all have come on here and be like, Ashley, what do you mean waiving appraisals? Right, that's what I thought too. When I heard people were waiving appraisals, I'm like, you can't do that. You know what I mean? Like, y'all, I've been in real estate since 2006. Like, it was literally like foreign. Like, when people were saying they're waiving appraisals, I'm like, is that even legal? Like, can you even do that? I called my lender, one of my lenders, and I'm like, why am I hearing that people are waiving appraisals? And he was like, yeah. So what it means is you still get an appraisal done, but you waive that appraisal contingency, right? So if the house comes in for less than what you're offering, you're still willing to pay more, right? Because I'm like, you can't waive an appraisal. I'm like, banks are only going to lend you the amount of the appraisal, right? So I'm like, what? And then that's when I realized, ding, people bringing money to the table, right? The appraisal might have come in at $300,000, but you offered $350,000. So the bank is going to lend you $300,000, and then you empty in your savings and 401k for that other $50,000 that you're bringing to the table. Because it just did not make sense to me. I'm like, how are people waiving appraisal? Did we not all learn from 2008? Did we not learn from that? Like, why? Okay. But yeah. But here we are. Everybody thought I was crazy when I was like, you know, this can't last, right? This can't last. We're in bidding wars. People are paying astronomical amounts over asking price. This can't last, right? And here we are. What goes up must come down, right? And here we are. People are upside down. People emptied their savings, drained 401ks, borrowed money from family members to buy a house. That's not how you buy a house, you guys. Like, you don't want to be, what do they say, house rich and cash poor, right? It's not like buying a shirt and you can return it, right? You don't ever want to drain your bank account to pay for a house, right? But you know what? I get off. I digress. I get off. But that's all I'm saying. If you're a real estate agent, I would probably learn how to short sale. I've had to initiate some short sales already this year, and y'all know I'm on the other side. They're like in foreclosure, and I got to initiate a short sale. So I got to beg the bank to give me enough time to do this short sale, right? Which, if you know anything about real estate and short sales, there is nothing short about it. Nothing, right? The only thing, you shorten the bank some money, but the process, It's not short. So if you're a real estate agent, I would probably learn how to short sale just in case. If you are a homeowner, maybe just keep an eye on the market. You know what I mean? Save your coins. Put them under your mattress. Do what you got to do, right? Don't overspend. The holidays are coming up. Everybody about to have a sale. Save your coins. That's all I'm saying. No flat screen TVs this year. None. So, you guys, that is it. Housing insecurities, mortgages underwater. We will just keep watching to see what happens. It is fourth quarter, you guys. It's fourth quarter. Can y'all believe it? You guys, thank you so much for watching. Y'all know I'm on Instagram, Your Agent Ashley on Instagram. I was live last Sunday on YouTube. Shout out to everybody who came to my live last Sunday. I appreciate all of you. If you missed it, go look under my lives tab and you can watch all of my lives. If you missed my master classes, look under my videos. All my master classes are there so you can watch them for free. You guys, you know, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, you guys. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.